Hey there, disc golf friends. Today Black Kite is bringing you a beautiful course from Denison, Texas, Munson Park Disc Golf Course. This course is almost perfectly laid out, and it has elevation changes on almost every hole and well-defined fairways too. This course was designed by H.B. Clark and built in 2011. It is beginner friendly, but all levels will love playing this course. During the summer, this course gets 2 thumbs up for its shade from the Texas heat. It has open holes, but most are technical, and there is a small creek that runs through parts of this course. With all that being said, we rate this course 4.5 stars out of 5. The only reason we couldn't rate this a perfect 5 is because there's only one set of tee pads and pins. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the Black Kite drone experience. Hole 1 is an open uphill tee shot with a few lines that can be taken. Most will want to throw up the middle with a straight or left to right shot here. Make sure and stay left, as there is an out of bounds street to the right. From there, you should have a clean approach to this basket. Hole 2 is an open uphill shot, and that hill slopes from right to left. Most will want to throw a right to left shot here using the slope to skip towards this basket. But be aware, if you skip too far, you may end up in the out-of-bounds parking lot. Careful when approaching and putting at this basket, as it is also sitting on a slope. Hole 3 has you throwing downhill from an elevated tee. This is an open tee shot, and most will want to throw a huge turnover shot here, trying to get as much distance as they can. This basket is not easy to approach. However, the further right you stay in the fairway, the easier it will be to get to this guarded pin. Hole 4 is an open uphill tee shot but tightens up quickly. There are a few lines that can be taken here, but most will throw something straight up the middle. Once you're past the first set of trees, there is an opening in the fairway. From there you can approach this guarded basket. Hole 5 is a little more tight off the tee, but there is still quite a bit of room between the trees that are close to the tee box. This is a downhill shot that you'll want to throw a left to right line at. Once in the fairway, it is open and will give you a clean line to your approach to this basket that is sitting on a steep hill. Hole 6 is an open uphill tee shot. There are a couple of trees to avoid in the fairway, but they aren't really in the way unless you go for a big right to left shot. Most will want to throw a straight shot up the middle to this open basket. Hole 7 is a downhill tight tee shot. It opens up a bit once off the tee, and most will want to throw a left to right shot here. Be careful not to go too far to the right though, as this will put you deep in the woods. If you can stay pretty close to the edge of the fairway, it will give you a good look to the approach on this basket. Hole 8 is a downhill tee shot with a couple of trees that must be avoided off the tee. You'll want to throw a left to right shot here, making sure that you don't skip too far to the right into the out of bounds street. From the right side of the fairway, you'll have an open line for your approach to this basket that is basically like an island green. Hole 9 is an uphill dogleg to the right tee shot. Most will want to throw a left to right line here, trying to make it past the trees to the open fairway. Be careful not to throw something over the fence on the right, as this is out of bounds also. If you have a big arm, you can go straight up the hill past the bushes in the fairway, and will be an easy approach from there. Hole 10 is fairly tight off the tee, and this fairway is sloped from right to left. Again, be careful if you go with the right to left line, as you could skip left into the OB street. This isn't a long hole either, so be aware the OB street is also behind the basket. Hole 11 is an open tee shot. However, there is a small creek that runs through the middle of this fairway. Because of this, most will want to throw something left to right that turns away from the water, and you can approach this basket from anywhere in the fairway. Hole 12 is not easy, as there is a creek that again winds through this fairway, and there is a hill that slopes from left to right leading to the water. Most will want to throw a right to left shot that turns away from the water and skips against the slope, trying to skip up the hill a bit. This is a very tough basket to approach because it's sitting very close to the creek and sits close to a small drop off that leads to the water. Hole 13 is very tight off the tee and has you throwing downhill and between a few trees. There is a left to right line that isn't quite as tight though. Most will want to throw something that will get them to the area where the fairway meets the drainage gully. From there you will have a fairly clean line to approach this basket that is back uphill and is guarded. Hole 14 is a downhill open tee shot. This drive is pretty straightforward. Most will want to throw a straight or right to left shot trying to skip left to get close to this fairly open basket. Hole 15 is an open tee shot, and there are a few lines that can be taken here. Most will throw a straight shot on the same line the drone is taking, trying to get past the bushes on the left. Once you are past those, you'll have a clean look on your approach to this basket. Hole 16 is an open downhill tee shot, with trees to be avoided in the middle of the fairway. There are a few lines that can be taken here also, but most will want to throw a left to right or straight line to this basket that is sitting behind a wide bushy tree. Hole 17 is an open shot off the tee and has you throwing over a creek pretty close to the tee. There are multiple lines that can be taken here, so pick a line that suits your game and go for it. This basket is almost a perfectly straight line with a tee box and back in the trees. Hole 18 is a long, uphill dogleg to the left shot of the tee. This isn't an easy tee shot as there are trees everywhere in the fairway. Most will want to throw a big right to left skipping shot trying to get close to the hill by the fence. From there you should be able to see the basket and have a fairly clean line on your approach to this open basket. Be aware though, this basket is sitting close to the OB road. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by Black Kite. If you love what we are doing, please be sure and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to click those like and share buttons. And if you would like us to film your local course, please add your comments below. Let us know which ones.